First reading. A reading from the book of Numbers, chapter 20, verses 1 to 13. The Israelites, the whole community, arrived in the first month of the desert of Zin. The people settled at Kadesh. There Miriam died and was buried. There was no water for the community, so they banded together against Moses and Aaron. The people laid the blame on Moses. We would rather have died, they said, as our brothers died before Yahweh. Why have you brought Yahweh's community into this desert for us and our livestock to die here? Why did you lead us out of Egypt only to bring us to this wretched place? It is a place unfit for sowing. It has no figs, no vines, no pomegranates, and there is not even water to drink. Leaving the assembly, Moses and Aaron went to the entrance of the tent of meeting. They threw themselves on their faces, and the glory of Yahweh appeared to them. Yahweh then spoke to Moses and said, "Take the branch and call the community together, you and your brother Aaron." Then, in full view of them, order this rock to release its water. You will release water from the rock for them and provide drink for the community and their livestock. Moses took up the branch from before Yahweh as he had directed him. Moses and Aaron then called the assembly together in front of the rock. He then said to them, "Listen now, you rebels. Shall we make water gush from this rock for you?" Moses then raised his hand and struck the rock twice with the branch. Water gushed out in abundance, and the community and their livestock drank. Yahweh then said to Moses and Aaron, "Because you did not believe that I could assert my holiness before the Israelites' eyes, you will not let this assembly into the country which I am giving them." These were the waters of Meribah, where the Israelites laid the blame on Yahweh and where, by their means, he asserted his holiness. This is the word of Lord. Thanks be to God. A reading from the Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 16, verses 13 to 23. When Jesus came to the region of Caesarea Philippi, he put this question to his disciples: "Who do people say the Son of Man is?" And they said, "Some say John the Baptist, some Elijah, and others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. But you," he said, "who do you say I am?" Then Simon Peter spoke up and said, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." Jesus replied, "Simon, son of Jonah, you are a blessed man, because it was no human agency that revealed this to you, but my Father in heaven. So I now say to you, you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my community, and the gates of the underworld can never overpower it. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. Whatever you loose on earth will be loosened in heaven." Then he gave the disciples strict orders not to say to anyone that he was the Christ. From then onwards, Jesus began to make it clear to his disciples that he was destined to go to Jerusalem and suffer grievously at the hands of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and to be put to death, and to be risen up on the third day. Then, taking him aside, Peter started to rebuke him. "Heaven preserve you, Lord," he said. "This must not happen to you." But he turned and said to Peter, "Get behind me, Satan. You are an obstacle in my path, because you are thinking not as God thinks, but as human beings do.